Today I'm going to talk about and demonstrate how to remove tree sap and other embedded contaminants that may end up sticking to your car's paint. Now, on this vehicle, for example, on the hood, there are many spots where tree sap has just stuck to the paint, and even if you were to just wash the vehicle normally, that sap would not come out. As you can see, it sits right under this tree, so it gets a lot of leaves on it and eventually sap. Another big problem on newly paved roads is the excess tar that builds up on the side of them. So in this case, this vehicle has tar that is embedded on the paint right here, as you can see. So I'm going to show you my method to removing these contaminants. For this project, I'm going to be using 2 microfiber towels to wipe down the surface that I'm going to be cleaning, so there are no other contaminants or loose dirt on the surface. And to clean it, I'm going to be using this detail spray. And to remove the contaminants, I'm going to be using this clay bar. Now, this clay bar is actually very useful because it does not scratch the paint, yet the clay can pick up the contaminants and basically remove it from the surface without doing harm to the car's paint. Now that I've wiped off the parts of the vehicle that I'm going to clay bar, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your clay and you're going to want to kind of ply it out into a flat surface so that you have a clean surface to be able to clay the vehicle with. Now, Adams Polishes actually gives you this tool that you can wrap the clay around so that you can kind of just brush it against the paint, and it makes it much easier than having to grab the clay with just your hands and wiping it against the paint. Now that the surface that you're going to clay is clean, you're actually going to want to spray a little bit of detail spray directly on the tar or the sap. This way, you're not rubbing the clay against a completely dry surface, which you could risk scratching your surface. So all you're going to do is spray it twice, and then you're going to begin to clay bar the vehicle. And while claying the vehicle, you do not want to work in one space for too long, as you will lose the lubrication of the detail spray. Now, as you can see, with just some light agitation, I was able to remove the tar from the surface of the paint. Now I'm going to continue going around the car and using the same process that I just explained. It is very helpful to do this because, as you can see on this vehicle, it has already been left with a sort of contaminant on there for a long period of time, and the paint has actually chipped away from the surface and has gone straight through the clear coat. So this is the reason why you do this, so you can prevent that in the future. If you notice a contaminant that cannot be removed, there is no need to keep going over it with the clay bar. In this contaminant's case, it has eaten straight through the paint and straight through the clear coat, so to fix that, you would have to repaint the whole entire front hood. However, there's no need to keep going over it with your clay bar, as you might end up doing more damage to other parts of the vehicle. As you can see, much of the sap and tar deposits have been removed from the vehicle, and this has been a relatively easy process that has only taken me around 25 minutes.